could marvel at the technology that went into making silent movies, but with the advent of sound, the need for quiet on the set, the walking tour ended. But in the 1960s, under the leadership of company chairman Lou Wasserman and executives Al Dorsman and Jay Stein, the idea of a studio tour returned when the Green Line bus tours originating in Hollywood had to stop at our gates. So, July 15, 1964, first of our red and white candy-striped glamour trams took 67 passengers on a 2-hour studio tour when the world-famous Universal Studios tour was born. We started with 2 guides, 2 drivers, and a ticket seller working out of a trailer on Lancashire Boulevard. From there, the studio tour expanded into one-of-a-kind Hollywood elements like the rock slide in a burning house, which were located in this area in the 1970s and 80s. In fact, the fire department on your right, that's where the burning house event was. How ironic. That is an actual working fire department, Fire Station 51, named after the fictitious fire station that was featured in our hit television series in the 70s entitled Emergency, starring Kevin Ty and Randolph Mantu. As you can see, we got quite a bit going on around here. We've got expansion, we have the tours, we got Halloween Horror Nights getting ready to pop up tonight, and we also have production on the lot. We're heading down to the front lot. This is where we house the majority of our 36 sound stages for interior filming. Inside of these buildings, we can create any type of environment that this story demands. We're passing between the studio property and the theme park in a moment. Coming up on your right at the bottom of the hill is Super Nintendo World, home to Mario and Luigi, the stars of our biggest movie of 2023, the Super Mario Brothers movie. This area is where studio tour guests could once experience elements of Hollywood that were not available to the public before 1964. In the 1960s and 70s, this area was where studio tour guests could explore Hollywood Edge and Lucille Ball's dressing room, or walk through the offices of Academy Award-winning costume designer Edith Head, or take a ride on the tram to the prop warehouse. In the 1980s, this area was known as the Preview Center, and it featured a special effects stage for the interactive special effects show that featured actor Robert Wagner as its video co-host. And currently this stage is to the left. They're in use for Hacks season 4, and we're very happy to have that Emmy Award winner Gene Smart, Hannah Einbinder, returning to the show. And we just finished wrapping the show in those stages to your left. Season 3 of Bel Air, starring Jabari Banks and Ollie Shillington. That streams on our streaming platform Peacock. We have a number of shows that stream on Peacock that film on our lot, such as Ted, starring Seth MacFarlane, Scott Grimes, and Max Burkholder. By the way, Hacks streams on Max. One time Universal dominated the broadcast airways with about 80% of the television shows on the air. Check this out. Universal took it a step further by making movies for television. Like the Sunday night mystery movie that featured characters such as Columbo, McCloud, McMillan and wife. And they eventually spun off to have their own series filmed in our lot. Coming up on your right, we got sound stages of use for shows such as Based on the True Story, starring Katie Coco and Chris Messina. Universal is also home to Lopez vs. Lopez, starring George Lopez and Maya Lopez, Season 3 premiering October 18th. And here they are now.
The studio tour has changed over the years. Each generation has its favorite moments and memories, whether it's the rock slide or the ice tunnel.
Dad, really?
Who didn't love the ice tunnel?
Well, one thing that hasn't changed has been family sharing this one-of-a-kind behind-the-scenes adventure together.
How about picture cards? Oh, that's outstanding. There you go.
I think you're going to see some picture cars today. Coming up on your right, stage 19, which just wrapped a show in there called A Man on the Inside, starring Ted Danson and Stephanie Beatrice. Currently, stage 19 is in use for a double secret production. They won't tell us what it is because, well, it's a secret. But stage 19 is also used for our Oscar-winning motion picture Oppenheimer, starring Academy Award winners Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. Coming up on your left is the second biggest teddy bear I've ever seen. It's Ted. Ted is standing in front of a series of tan bungalows that were once permanent dressing rooms for movie stars such as Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, Paul Newman. Today they are production offices occupied by the likes of Mark Platt. Mark Platt Productions brought you the hit musical Wicked. They're going to bring that to the big screen this year. It'll be Wicked Part 1, starring Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, the Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh, and Jeff Goldblum. Also coming up on your left, Bungalow 5195 with the Alfred Hitchcock logo. It was Alfred Hitchcock's production office for the Alfred Hitchcock Presents television series.
Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum. Very exciting.
James Stewart Avenue.
Walked by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock has influenced every director. I saw Hitchcock once, walking around the commissary. Hitchcock had a bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I love working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror. Birds.
The birds. Oh, man.
Birds. Oh, man.
You see, coming up on your left is a big gray building with a whole bunch of windows. Houses 2 sound stages. Stage 25 is home to Lopez vs. Lopez. Stage 26. We're currently using that for our new workplace situation comedy, St. Dennis Medical.
Hi, I'm David Allen Greer.
And I'm Wendy McClendon Cup. And I'm Allison Tolman.
We're on the set of our new hit sitcom, St. Dennis Medical.
You know, they say laughter is the best medicine.
You know, I'd say penicillin was a close second.
Naproxen sodium isn't too bad either.
So you can catch St. Dennis Medical premiering November 12th on NBC. All right, I got to get off the microphone here. We're about to head into the back lot. We got a commercial filming on Metropolitan Sets. Coming up on your left. I'll be back.
Quiet, please. Filming in production. We need our glasses. Getting ready, going into Kong.
Oh, look at the wildlife that's going on. Wait a minute. Oh.
In a sense, this is like a little sequel, a continuation where they're just taking the Kong, Skull Island, and dinosaurs and established feature film.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Please keep your hands and feet inside of the tram at all times and hang on to your personal belongings. Peter Jackson will tell you when to put those glasses on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skull Island.
Okay, last time, everybody. Skull Island.
Squirted on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong 363D.
I don't remember getting wet on that one.
Is one of the
Huh?
largest, most intense.
Yeah, it's wrapped around my
experiences
leg.
Just even looks at their faces.
Can you clean these for me?
I think the back is projecting one of the largest things in the 3D screens. 40 feet tall and 180 feet wide. Using some of the most advanced technology equipment today.
I do not remember getting wet on that last time.
No one said it got any confidence in terms of scale. Through the front lot, we do like interior filming, particularly in the back lot, we did large scale things. Recorder filming. The sets that you see in the back lot, facades, just the whole structure inside the buildings. You only know what the camera needs to see. You see a whole bunch of them coming up on your lap, but they're filming a commercial. I gotta get off the microphone again. I'll be back.
We have to be quiet. They're filming a commercial. Craft services. All right, here we go.
All right, we're at an earshot of the commercial, filming on our back lot. You probably noticed all those people out to your right. Well, on your left, stage 31, that's where we take the voice. We got ourselves a new coach.
Hey, Studio Tour.
Yeah.
It's your boy Snoop Dogg. Did you know that the Universal Backlot is home of The Voice?
Yeah.
That's right. We take right here on
Steven
stage 31.
Spielberg.
Don't miss our incredible new season every Monday and Tuesday on NBC. Hello. Now that you've heard the rest, you can have the best. Who can be with the S and have this on your chest?
Yes.
The Voice, Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Snoop Dogg is everywhere. So, you know, notice even Reba McEntire is also coach of The Voice. Well, she's been working on a show of her own right next door to The Voice. It's called Happy's Place. It'll be premiering on NBC October 18th. Hey, we're going to take you into the cradle of our back lot. I call it that. It's where our horror movies were born. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Mummy. And those horror movies had two things in common. They had the monster and they had the angry villager. At some point in the movie, the villagers would get angry. This is one of those angry villager scenes filmed here from Bride of Frankenstein, starring Boris Karloff as the monster and Elsa Lanchester as the bride. Yeah, they love their torches and their bloodhounds and their hula hoops and their iPads. And knowing after the hapless monster, whenever they caught up with the monster in these films, things went horribly awry. That's right, marmots, horribly awry. Look at them running. Some of their tasty friends as they run. Yeah, why don't you shoot him? That's why you get the monster. Smack it now, baby. Universal continues its horror legacy with classics such as, franchise Halloween, starring Academy Award winner Jamie Lee Curtis. You may have heard of Abigail with vampires involved in that. We're not done with the vampires because we have Nosferatu coming up with Willem Dafoe. Maybe you've heard of Megan with Allison Williams, or perhaps Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, we call that area Little Europe. Not a very big place where you can make it look like any part of Europe we want by changing the language on the signs. Featured these other locations that include Tortuga for Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, starring Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Jeffrey Rush, and Keira Knightley, also seen as The Good Place, for The Good Place, starring Ted Danson, Kristen Bell, William Jackson Harper, and Jimmy Jamil. Hey, you're in for a treat. We're going to take you into an actual soundstage. We're excited about this soundstage because it's the only split-level soundstage like it in Hollywood. Up above, we recreated an urban street scene with trucks and cars. Down below where we're going, a Northern California subway station. No detail that one of the art directors have put into this particular set, but the turnstiles to the ticket dispensers. And ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated at all times. Please keep your hands and feet inside of the tram at all times, and hang on to your personal belongings. You don't want to drop anything in here, because when the crew comes back, they'll just look at it and go, "Oh, what's this?" And you'll never see it again. Take a look to your left and on your right. You can see we have two sets of steps leading up to the. Wait a minute. Al, did you feel that? I thought for a minute there that we had this. Well, that's just a trailer. We get these all the time in Southern California. Nothing to worry about. Well, okay, there's that.
I don't want none.
And cut and reset. You see what quick big one. Inspired by our 1974 disaster film Earthquake to start Trump Nasty and Richard Brown. That is an elaborate mechanical effect that was built back in 1989. We brought it up into the 21st century, upgraded, and it's pretty cool, huh? They're passing between the western sets of the backlot. This is the oldest part of our lot. At one time, Universal was famous for westerns. Hundreds of them were filmed on our lot. As a matter of fact, we had a saloon right around the corner to your left where the employees used to go all the time and have a good time. We had to shut it down because of these guys. Just wanted to start things off there. And he did. Not for you. Boy, these cowboys and their horses and their liquor. Hey, coming up on your right is the Jaws ride. And it looks a little different, huh? That's because there's no water in there. Well, we have to clean it from time to time, and we're cleaning it right now. So what you got to do is drain the lake. You got to clean all the parts. You got to put the water back in there. You got to test everything to make sure it works properly. And
Wow.
open it back up again.
Looks
so
totally
this is
different.
routine maintenance. We do it with all of our attractions at least twice a year. Now, Jaws was not filmed here. It was filmed on location in Martha's Vineyard 50 years ago, and the 50th anniversary of the movie Jaws is happening next year. We call this Singapore Lake because it was used as exotic ports of call for a long time for movies and television shows of the 50s and 60s. You may recognize it as Cabot Cove for Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. Whee! Look out for the shark! You can catch all 12 seasons of Murder, She Wrote streaming on Peacock. We are heading into Old Mexico. This is where we have an attraction. And, well, I will let the Today Show co-show was dropped in my head this morning. Co-host of the Today Show and weather anchor Al Roker tell you about our next attraction.
Time for my favorite part of the tour, weather. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how weather effects are created, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour way back in 1968.
What's going on here?
Hey, just in time for a demonstration. Don't forget to take pictures. Tell all your friends. Let's make this a little more dramatic, shall we?
Oh, rain.
Precipitation or rain. That rain is created by
Funny, no clouds.
that are just out of view. Pointed upward, the water shoots up and out. Looks like naturally falling rain to the camera. You notice it's only raining on the end of the tram up here. I guess that's what Al Roker would call a 50-50 chance of rain. Oh, that deep rumbling can't be good for you. It means there's a flash flood in the area, but you do not have to worry about that unless you're sitting in a blue seat. Oh, I'll take cover back there in the second
A
car
blue
behind you because that water's
Thanks.
coming for you.
My seat's blue.
You know what? That's a lot more water.
Oh, no.
Get out of here.
Oh, no.
Well, at least we didn't all get soaked. Yeah, we fooled you with that. We dumped thousands of gallons of recycled water
Hands are
from
wet.
tanks at the top of the hill. The water crashes down the hill. It's pumping right into the tanks at the top of the hill. So we can get somebody else with it. How many times we did that for Big Fat Water?
We'll see about that.
Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti, let him pump them. Get him. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the halfway mark of the tour. Keep in mind the studio is branded property. If you should happen to drop anything of value off the side of the tram, don't get out of the tram. Just give a tug on the emergency cord. Sit back and relax. I will come back to assist you when it is safe to do so. Coming up on your right is Singapore Lake. One more time, we saw the Jaws ride. Here to tell me about the Jaws ride is Academy Award-winning director Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
We had a great photo opportunity coming up for you on your left. The line of state signs that used to mark where Marty McFly lived in the Back to the Future trilogy starred Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Leah Thompson. Steven Spielberg was executive producer for the Back to the Future trilogy. Here he is now to tell you more about his experiences here at Universal Studios.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Hollywood had a bathroom that Steven Spielberg hated. It's gone now. You know, Steven Spielberg got his big break here at Universal Studios as a director, directing an episode of a show called Night Gallery back in 1968. Remember those picture cards that George Lopez spoke of? Well, there they are on your left. And there's a actual Universal Studios glamour tram from the 1960s. Looks like everybody parked here so that they could visit the most popular motel in Hollywood, the Bates Motel, from Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Psycho.
Bumblebee?
Starring Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh, and Vera Miles. You're about to see two of the oldest, most famous structures still standing in Hollywood. I hear the bed and breakfast is to die for. Yes, you're going to go back for the Halloween Horror Nights event tonight. It's a separate event. You got to buy a separate ticket for it. As soon as the park closes, this place
Check
goes
this out.
It's scary.
Wow.
Oh, it's scary. I can't even tell you. Let me take you up for a closer look at the Bates Mansion. You may notice something about the house as we approach. It seems to be diminishing or getting smaller. That's because the house was built to 3/4 scale so that it would look like a large house in the distance without building one. It's an old camera trick called a forced perspective. And look at this. This is so scary. Yeah, it's scary even during the daytime. Ah, what's that? Oh, nothing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
This is always amazing.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around engaging the speaker.
You said you guys would sit down and talk about the world. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. That's right. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now I'm closed. Bobby, get in.
Bobby, quit playing. Get in.
Get in.
This area has been used for a number of large-scale sets that include Whimsical Whoville for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey, directed by Academy Award winner Ron Howard. Speaking of Academy Award winners, we're about to head into Jupiter's Claim, one of the major sets featured in Jordan Peele's most recent film, Nope, starring Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Stephen Young. And it's a huge set. Check this out. That's the second biggest inflatable cowboy I've ever seen. Well, here to tell me about the set is Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky and Jude Park. Over there, look into the winking window and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one?
No.
No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO sky. Welcome to the world of no.
Uh-oh, this can't be good for you. Whatever you do, don't look up. Do not look up. You looked up. Give me 50 push-ups. consequences. We're gonna ride off into an area where our studio lot once had an attraction called the Doom Glacier Expedition. Featured in an episode of the $6 Million Man starring Lee Majors and Andre the Giant as Bigfoot. The train would travel to an imaginary height of 12,000 feet. And there was an ice tunnel, and the only way to get back into the theme park was through the ice tunnel where the slightest sound would cause an avalanche. And it always did, causing the walls to spin and yes to tilt. One of the Hollywood special effects. Hey, guess what? We come to the end of the tour. On our way back with the people with socks on, get Wizarding World of Barbecue. Hang on a second. Somebody's trying to interrupt my signal. Who is this?
My name is Roman Pierce.
A street racer.
Nice to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while. Brought you to a secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. But to keep you safe, we need your help. You don't want the syndicate tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone gives away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay. Meet you in there.
Well, looks like hanging out with these two in a secret spot. I'm up for that. I just got a message from dispatch. We have a guest aboard this tram who's with something perpetrated by a man named Owen Shaw. Owen Shaw's on the property, but don't worry, the security's everywhere, and they just want us to hide out in here just for a few minutes. Wait a minute. Where's that music coming from? We're supposed to be hiding out. Somebody's blasting music. Letty, open the doors. Letty, quit playing, girl. Open those doors. Owen Shaw's looking for us. Don't leave us hanging. Maybe just playing. She's just playing. Watch this. I get it to open the doors. Check this out. Hey, Letty, it's dawn. Open the doors. Let her know I was job. She just opened the doors. Hey, I found out where that music is coming from. And you know what? You don't need the glasses yet. Why? Because it ain't nothing but a party, y'all. Ha ha! This is where the real 60th anniversary is going on. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Oh yes. Oh yes. What? Wait a minute. Stop right there, young lady. What's your phone number? Oh, now they're taking the food. Well, at least leave us some nachos. That ain't right.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And the what else?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Bill, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight.
Bring us back some nachos.
First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop us and just clear out there, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. That's quick. Let's knock this out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Wait a minute. What is Roman doing?
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in another second.
You see what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate. No trace does. Ops can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're out. Driver, move that vehicle.
All right, we're moving.
It's about to get real interesting.
Yeah, thanks for the phone call, Roman. It was on vibrate.
The Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck and leave you and Letty ready to roll.
Here's something, y'all. Roman was right about that suit being cheap. I have two of them myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to put those glasses on. And you heard Letty, no flash photography, no camera lights. Please keep your hands and feet inside of the tram at all times and hang on to your personal belongings. You know what? I think Owen Shaw's in here somewhere, but he'll never find us. It's a good building. and it's dark in here. Let me drive around in circles, bumping into his own men, embarrassing himself. I thought that came in here. Where'd they go? All right, let me get off the microphone now. I'm going to stop talking.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
Let's pray about this.
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Now we're faster. Let's hook them up. I got the move by the horn. Now we're moving.
Witness is mine, Letty!
Fuck you, eat asphalt.
Don't think you're getting away! Come in the doors!
Where you go, baby?
Don't climb up the missile shot!
Not gonna happen.
Wait!
Don't worry, I got it.
Don't shoot! Head for the bridge! Under the trenches! Everybody hold on!
Whoa.
Yeah, what again?
Yes, buddy, that's how we roll. Didn't know the tram could do that, did you? Thank you for celebrating 60 years in the Wolfman's Universal Studios tours today. Our 60th anniversary is special to us because Universal Studios tours where it all began for Universal's destinations and experiences. With our 2 railroad trains rolling around in a studio lot back in 1964, we developed into so much more, including 7 parks, entertaining 40 million guests per year, and we got our upcoming Dark Universe of Universal's Epic Universe opening in Orlando next year.